getting a few things set up. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright, guys. So tonight we're going to go over our next character in Overwatch. Every Monday right now I'm doing a character in Overwatch on how to play them. What we're doing is just hitting the practice range with the character. I'm going over some details on how to play specific characters. Maybe just some tips, maybe just some general gameplay for people that are new to the game. And tonight we're going to be going over Pharah, who is a rocket launcher character. So if you look at Pharah, she's pretty good, pretty simple moves. So we'll look at F1 real quick. So she got left click as a rocket launcher, shoots a rocket. Her special is a rocket barrage, so it's a whole bunch of rockets that come down. Also, she's got the jump jet, which is the shift key, which launches you up in the air. And then also we got the E, which is concussive blast, which is it's a shot that knocks enemies back and does damage. And then you got hover jets, which is spacebar, causes you to float or fly straight up, right? Which is super beneficial and kind of overpowered in this game, right? Because you can move around, you'll have a little bit more mobility up and down than most characters. So first thing we're going to go over is one big thing I like about Pharah. She's one of the very few characters that has a legit AoE, damage attack, right? So AoE means area of effect, right? So what that means is instead of directly hitting a mob in the head like so, boom, boom, right? They die, right? So let's pretend I'm flying up in the air, boom, I hit my shift key, right? And I'm floating and I miss. It still damages, so I don't need a direct hit. Whereas every other character, you have to physically hit the character in the head. So if you're new to the game and you're not really precise on shots, so you're not like a Hanzo main with a sniper rifle or a sniper bow for that matter, Pharah is really good to play because you'll get some AoE damage from missing your shots. So let's go up and show that again. So boom, I'm shooting at the ground, blah, blah. Eventually you will kill your target for just hitting around them. Now obviously, just like everything else, a direct shot to the face or head is going to do more damage, right? So I think 2 headshots kills a target. Boom, 2 headshots kills a target, whereas you probably need about 3 to 5 shots AoE, right? So we'll get our special up, we'll go over that. And as you notice, if you hit shift, boom, it launches you in the air. And then if you hit the spacebar key, right, like I'm going down, oh, I don't want to go down, oh, I want to fly over here. I hold spacebar down. So you got flight, and you got fuel on the spacebar key, as you notice. See the fuel bar? See how it goes down? Oh, it's in red. If I go down and up, it can charge. And it's super, super overpowered, just being honest. I think it's pretty unfair to some other characters. And then also her blast, which is E, which I'll go over here. So see these 2 mobs down here shooting my friends. If I hit the E key in between them, boom, see how it blows them? It blows them out of the way. Now, that can be very beneficial if you got a mob that's by the edge, right? Which, I know there's no mobs on this map that are by the edge, but if there were, boom, see, I can really blow them and blast them out of the way. So it pushes them out of the way. So that's super beneficial on certain maps and certain situations where you could potentially blow somebody off the side and they wouldn't be able to recover from that, because there's certain characters that can't recover from those types of things, meaning that they would not be able to just grab onto a ledge and climb back up like Hanzo and Genji. They would get blasted off, and that would pretty much be the end of their day. So as you noticed, too, E does do damage. I'm going to show you that. Boom! Maybe it doesn't do damage, because it would have showed damage. It says that it does. It says a concussive blast. Now it says it just knocks them back, so it doesn't do damage. I wish we could test that theory, but so the other thing is the specials. You can see it's lit up right now. So let's say I'm in a situation like this. I got 4 enemies I know that are around me. If you launch up in the sky and then hit your special, it's going to give you a good aerial projectile view of what you're shooting, right? The other thing about her missiles is they're not all going to hit the exact same spot. It's going to be very close to exactly where you're aiming, but it's not going to be precise. It's going to hit all around and on the target. So we'll show that when these guys come out. Boom, I'm going to fly out, I'm going to hit it. See? Boom, boom, boom. Now, if you get a good one in, you can kill at least 2 people if the team's close. Otherwise, you can really focus one guy and probably kill him. Whereas, like, you know, see how my targets are moving? You know, it's going to be a situation where, you know, it's a little bit more damage from the impacts of the missiles, where it's just one missile, there's a whole bunch of missiles, right? So another thing I like to point out is, usually with most characters, unless you're playing a sniper character, I will typically, like especially if I'm playing a support character or any other character, I will typically hold down all 6 rounds, right? And just re-aim them to whatever I'm trying to hit. Because chances are, even if you direct fire, a lot of times you're going to miss, right? So if you're holding it down, your chances of hitting with the AoE damages are a lot higher, right? So whereas if I'm just single clicking, I'll probably miss at least 1 or 2, right? But then I could just redirect the missiles to areas. Because if targets are moving, chances are, unless you can time the movement exactly correct and know exactly which way they're going to move, your missile could potentially miss because you're a little bit more long range. Whereas a bullet is more, as like McCree's bullet's going to be faster than Pharah's rocket as far as movement. So you're going to be able to get that precise shot. But with Pharah, if I know what general direction going in and I can't get a direct hit, I'm still going to do damage. So, you know, it's got its pluses and minuses. The rockets, again with the concussive blast, boom. You know, that was a bad projectile hit because there was a wall behind him, but that would have blasted him back. And again with shift, flies you up in the air. So if you need to get to a top space and you kind of want to sneak around, you know there's a guy right here. Oh, boom, done. Boom, you just helped your homie out. And same thing, I can get odd shot angles and use my special. Boom. So I just got 2 kills right there, right, with my special. So, you know, it's very beneficial to have the movement capabilities of Pharah. She's very mobile. She gets probably like 10 out of 10 points from mobility, and you know, it's just really good on the mobility. Again, with the area damage, you'll notice you might not directly hit a target. You hit around targets, and you can just keep doing damage. Again, with the holding the left click down, I highly recommend that with a lot of characters. Unless you can click really fast, and there's other characters you want to do separate shots with. But Pharah's not one of them. You know, generally the direction that you shoot it in is where it's going to go with your cursor and with your sights. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Pharah. She's not really difficult. She's probably one of the easy characters to play with her abilities. Again, with the E button, bam, just blowing your enemies out of the way. Very beneficial and helpful, right? And then the AoE damage. You can just do a lot of damage to multiple characters. Boom. I can get a full 2 kills with a full round there. So super mobile. A lot of damage, a lot of area damage. Again, check out this video. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on my Twitch. If you have any questions or concerns, please drop a line on my Twitch or my YouTube channel. As always, it's Beats the number 4 president on both YouTube and Twitch. So thank you everybody that showed up. We'll put this up, and now we're going to get into some gameplay of Overwatch. Thank you so much.
Target down.